Back now on Eyewitness News, the imprisonment of rapper Meek Mill sparked public outcry and shined a light on the criminal justice system here at home and beyond. Eyewitness News reporter Chantee Lans shows us why calls for reform are particularly strong in Pennsylvania and how state leaders here are now trying to change things.
After a Pennsylvania Supreme Court ruled to release rapper Meek Mill from a prison in Chester on bail, the Philadelphia native has vowed to speak up for others.
It changed me, and it's a part of the reason why I'm standing up in justice reform now.
Meek Mill was sentenced to prison for non-criminal technical violations of his 11-year probation. According to the ACLU, Pennsylvania has the highest incarceration rate in the Northeast and is the fourth highest in the nation. One lawmaker leading the charge for change is former prosecutor and longtime Republican State Senator Stuart Greenleaf.
With DNA testing, that yes, Pennsylvania also was convicting innocent people, that really shook me. I thought I was doing justice, and here I am putting innocent people in prison.
Senator Greenleaf has introduced more than 20 criminal justice reform bills. One is called Justice Reinvestment Initiatives 2, or JRI-2. The goal is to increase probation and parole supervision to reduce recidivism by shortening prison sentences. According to the Pennsylvania ACLU, spending on corrections has increased by 35% since 2004 to about $2 billion a year.
We can't afford it. We can't afford it. We have school buildings in the case of Philadelphia that need to be repaired.
Congressman Dwight Evans co-sponsored the Bail Fairness Act of 2018. If passed, Americans charged with misdemeanors who do not pose a threat to society could post bail, regardless of their financial circumstances.
We have a broken system, and this system, basically, if you're poor and a person of color, 9 times out of 10, it is not going to be fair.
According to a study by the nonprofit The Sentencing Project, 1 in 3 black male babies born in the United States can expect to go to prison in his lifetime.
I've seen family members have run-ins with the criminal justice system.
South Philadelphia native and State Representative Jordan Harris co-sponsored House Bill 1419. The so-called clean slate bill would seal all misdemeanors from a person's criminal record after not committing a crime for a decade. The bill, designed to help with job placement, was signed by the governor on Thursday.
We're not saying that if a person does a crime, they shouldn't pay their time. We're saying that they should. At some point in time, that payment has to be repaid in full, and we have to allow people to move on with their lives.
Chantee Lans, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.